I wanted to just give a little bit more explanation to something I've been chatting about over on Instagram, and that's with how to keep candidates engaged throughout the recruitment process. So if you're recruiting for a contractor, it can be very, very fast. That could be done all within a few days, normally within a week or maybe even 2 weeks in some cases. But with a permanent candidate, if you're a small company, you can be quite adapt and move very, very fast, and that can be done within a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a couple of weeks. But with a larger organization, generally these things can take maybe 1 month, 2 months, or even 3 months for that entire process. So, that candidate initially submits their CV either directly to the organization or they're submitting it to the agency. And then they're going to be going for an interview. That could take a week or two to organize, and the final interview could even be four times away, 4 interview slots away. So what are all the different things that you can do to keep that candidate engaged? So you've got a lot of social elements to your organization. So you want to be thinking about, what perhaps have you been sharing with your candidates about what you're doing inside the organization? You might have an Instagram page that you're talking about those things. There may be some events coming up within your organization that year, or trade shows that you're attending. Perhaps you can share that information with those candidates. This can all be done via email. You might even want to think of a pattern where you can email the candidate, you can phone the candidate, you can text the candidate. So at different stages, they're getting different forms of communication from you. It could even be something as old-fashioned as putting something in the post. So after the first interview, they're receiving something in the post, a little bit about you. It doesn't have to be anything too complex, but as long as you've got a process. So now you're really thinking about every single candidate. There's a process that you can follow that keeps that candidate engaged, not just from the phone call to organize the interview, but is actually giving them snapshots about your business and about your organization. So actually, when they walk in the door for the final interview, they feel like they really know you. In fact, they really feel that they're part of your team, part of your company already. And that's exactly what you want. So if you can think about putting something together and trialing it with your next candidate that comes in, give it a go. Let me know how you get on. If you want any advice or any tips, just put something in the comments box and I'll be happy to help you. But it might just help you engage those candidates better and give you the best chance of securing that talent for your next role.